When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KCRG, I'm Steve Smith on KIX 102.5.
A heat advisory in effect today could feel as hot as 105. We'll see clear skies and low 70s tonight. Hot still through Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as we see more sunshine with highs in the mid-90s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar isn't showing anything over the 4 states.
73 in Seneca, 74 in Pittsburgh, 76 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, and we're featuring Brianna from Diamond.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Brianna. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to the KIX website, to the Morning KIX page, and hit the button there to find out how to upload your audio.
The KIX Summer Ticket Shootout continues this week with your tickets to Silver Dollar City's Country Music Days.
We're talking Sarah Evans, Ricochet, Lone Star, all going to be there performing.
It's going to be September 6th through the 8th. And if you want to get entered to win these tickets, just text the word tickets to 417-623-1025.
We're going to find out who the winner is at 7:20
Here's Luke Combs.
on KIX 102.5.
Good morning.
Hello, everybody.
Happy Monday. Morning, Christy. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for sharing the video. Good morning, Sarara. Morning, Megan. Good morning, Jimmy. Megan says, never play leapfrog with a unicorn. That's good advice. Thanks for sharing and liking the live, Sarara.
Later, we're going to be talking about the smell that you love or that you hate.
Morning, Tiffany.
Or the smell you love to hate, or the smell that you have a hate
to
love.
love. Morning,
Love
Captain
hating.
Jack. What category did you put us in this morning? Oh, good. Perfect.
I thought that was appropriate.
That's so us. Yeah. Morning, Ryan.
So, it was the most annoying weather this weekend. It was annoying. It was
What was?
hot, finally.
Gross. Yeah.
But the wind was blowing so hard that you couldn't enjoy anything. I was outside, tried to get in the pool at one point, and a leaf just smacked me right in the face. And I'm like, this is stupid.
Morning,
Cannot
Kathy.
have a weekend to wrap up the summer with.
It was too hot this weekend. It
Sunday
sucked.
was better. I mean, it was, the wind calmed down to around 12 mile an hour, but I mean, it was like 20, 25 mile an hour on Saturday.
Yeah, it was no good.
Stupid. So we did spend some time outside, just, laying around the pool. And stuff.
Right.
But it was like a convection oven, Jimmy. That's what it was like. Miserable. This place is just, it's very inhospitable. I think we need to all go somewhere
It's
else.
trying to make us leave.
I mean, year round, it's like, go already. And we're like, we think it's going to get better. Yeah, a little bit.
So the boy had a soccer game last night, and I was wearing my Crocs, and I kept feeling like itchy. And I was like, what's going on? I looked down, and ants were all over my Crocs and in my shoes.
You got in the fire ants.
I got in the fire.
We don't have fire ants.
No, they were just plain old ants. It was so...
They bit you,
You
though,
know, you
right?
just have that moment where you're like, what is my life right now?
Do a little dance.
I did a little dance.
Tiffany said the wedding was over the weekend. It was so perfect for her. The bride was beautiful, too.
Well, congratulations to her. Do you feel like you can breathe a little bit more now, Tiffany?
That's all over with.
Morning, Dorinda.
Oh, I'm like, so the coffee tasted great today. I've run out. I used up all my monthly allocation for my Keurig.
Mm-hmm.
So what my wife had to do, we have one of those little pod things. You can take the lid up and fill it with coffee and then put
Yeah.
it in the Keurig. That's it, which it tasted just as good. I didn't even notice or even think about it until just now. I'm like, why are there so many grounds in this?
Yep.
Because of that.
That's what we use. I love being sustainable. Morning, Dew.
Thought it was doob.
Doob. I'm going to guess because the Beast capital is Doobie. TikTok shop. Also, happy National Dog Day. I will. I want a little In my house, we have 3 doggos: Nix, Atlas, and Rain.
My wife took a really good picture of Bella the other night.
How old is Bella now?
I don't know, 6 or 7.
No.
She has all the cute looks. She knows the cute look.
She's very cute. Wait, when's your birthday, Tiffany? She said nice to be able to breathe for her birthday. I was looking for pictures of my dogs to share. Did I ever show you the Christmas ones?
One of her in the water. My wife playing with filters.
Look at you, look so dapper.
She really liked that. I'm like, why?
This was Atlas at Christmas. Mm-hmm.
Different eyeball colors.
Yes. And Nix is the same way. I should have fixed her sweater before taking this picture. Her eyes are also different.
Yes, satanic dogs.
I don't have satanic dogs. My dogs.
Evil. Evil.
Oh my gosh, Tiffany's birthday's today.
Oh,
hold on,
wait
hold
a
on,
minute.
Hold on, we gotta do
wait
this
a minute.
quick.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait
We
a
got some
minute.
celebrating
Tiffany's
to do.
birthday. Oh my gosh, I think we got to sing to her, don't we?
Yes, we have 10
do we
seconds
have to
though.
sing to her? Oh, do we have to?
We have to.
We have to.
Have to. 4 seconds. 2.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Get ready to roast today. It's going to be hot with a heat advisory in effect. Could feel as hot as 105. It's 76 in Joplin.
Yeah, at least you'll have those west convection winds at, 20 mile an hour to
Sort of
dehydrate
pull you down.
you further. There's always that.
We've also got the KIX Summer Ticket Shootout continuing right now.
With your tickets to Silver Dollar City's Country Music Days happening September 6th through the 8th.
Ricochet's going to be there. Lone Star Sarah Evans.
All you have to do to get signed up is text the word tickets to 623-1025.
And do it because we're going to find out who the winner is in just 9 minutes.
It's the 4 states concert connection.
KIX 102.5.
All right, you ready?
Morning, Flitter
For
Flocker.
Tiffany,
Okay.
here we go.
Here we go.
It's your birthday, it's your birthday, another year older, another year gone. Better live now and have lots of fun. It's your birthday,
It's your birthday. 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 I need a nap.
Happy birthday, Tiffany.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Morning, Sarahuha. She's a happily birthright.
Me too.
I went to the Lamar Free Fair over the weekend, but nothing was free.
Oh, that's not
Slightly
right.
misleading.
There's my good picture.
Oh, that is a great picture. I love sharing doggo pics. I go back to the eye doctor today. Hopefully, I get cleared to wear contacts again because I am so over my glasses.
Well, you be sure and tell him I did not tell you to wear them like that. I told you what I did. I was like, I'm not telling you to do this. I even told you, I'm not telling you to do this, but this is how I wear it.
Yeah,
My eyes are tougher than
clearly.
Not clearly. No, it's very unclear.
All right, where was I? We need to pick a winner. Let me go over to the thingamajigga. Stop. Pick a winner, pick a winner, pick a winner. Okay, it's just picked our winner. Let me check that name.
Yeah, and put new faders on. We now have yellow ones.
Oh, no, I did not notice that.
Put those on the voice track ones so that to help better differentiate. They offered me blue ones too, and I'm like, let's not get crazy.
Okay, we should have gone blue. Yellow just has a habit of looking dirty.
Cleaned them. Also watched Kevin Costner's new Western creation that's been keeping him from performing on Yellowstone, called Horizon. It was chapter 1 of what I assume is going to be 2 chapters. I don't know this. It could be multiples, but it was over 3.5 hours long.
That's too long.
It was good, but it had some weird moments.
Thank you for the gift, Kathy.
Ready? Hello, Lucinda. How's your Monday going?
What you doing?
Oh, my gosh. And talking on the phone at the same time, Lucinda? What are you, some sort of daredevil?
10 and 2. 10 and 2.
Hands free. Not when it comes to driving a car. Lucinda, we're calling actually to let you know that you have won $2 City tickets. You can go see either Ricochet, Lone Star, or Sarah Evans September 6th through the 8th, or actually you can use these tickets anytime before the end of the year.
Tell us who's the Four States Concert Connection.
Right on, Lucinda.
And we've got all your information. Has anything changed within the last... Okay, perfect. Are these in-house, Randy?
Hold on, I can tell you in just a second. Oh, that's sad.
Thank you.
You do know they will not give you your money back. No, the tickets are not in yet.
Okay.
So they should be in within the next week. You can feel free to call 624-1025 to check on the status of those tickets anytime Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations, Lucinda. You too. Bye-bye.
What their status, why they're delayed.
Yeah,
Or
that's...
if they will go on a list or what. I haven't gotten any.
Lucinda is Jimmy's middle name. Jimmy Lucinda.
Coincidence?
I think
not.
not.
She does not think.
Morning, Missy. Got time for days.
Loose window.
What?
Lucinda or loose window?
Jeez. Lucinda. For minutes.
It comes.
It's coming. phone. At her laugh to the. Morning, Seth. What are we calling that laugh? The Kix fam laugh. The chorus.
Sanity.
We got both. Oh, someone hung up.
What we could
What?
we need to do. Remind me of it.
Okay. So rah, this picture is adorable. Look at Maddie tucked in bed.
We need to do it.
So
People
cute.
can share
Okay.
They want to share their own.
Well, on stories they can respond, and I think they can attach stuff, can't they? When you
Oh,
respond
no.
to a
And
story.
even if they do, though, it's going to be gone. I think this would be better. Added to.
Okay. Got 1 minute. Morning, Mr. T.
Pity the fool. Specifically tell him share the pictures of your best friends in the comments. Ugh. So our new guy
35 seconds.
started last night.
Chapel.
Chapel is his name, and I think we should go through and nitpick all of his
No, let's not.
his on-air
nitpick.
breaks. Don't you?
Morning,
though?
Steven. He is brand spanking new to radio.
Mm-hmm. I mean, no experience whatsoever, but is already. He was then last night recording by himself. Came into the building, set everything up, and did
Good for
stuff
him.
all by himself. So,
7 seconds.
well, he called me 8 times. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 720.
A heat advisory in effect today could feel as hot as 105 at 76 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 5 minutes.
And it is nearly time for the Country Music Days at Silver Dollar City.
It's going to be happening September 6th through the 8th, featuring Ricochet, Lone Star, Sarah Evans is going to be there, and we're giving you the chance to win tickets all week long.
Actually, you've been getting signed up all morning, and I think our system's picked a winner. You ready to call him?
Who?
This name right here. Right
That
there.
name?
Yeah, that name right there.
The Sender!
No. You used to put the phone number in and call them.
Oh, okay. You weren't clear. I'm not going to assume anything here, okay?
Right, you would never.
Never.
Never. Here, focus on getting the number
I don't
in
know
there.
what she wants from me here. Oh, it's ringing. Now it's not ringing. Oh, it's
Oh, there it
ringing
is. Okay.
again. Now it's not ringing.
That's what it does.
Hello.
Hello, Lucinda. How's your Monday going?
Pretty good so far.
What you doing?
I'm driving to work.
And talking on the phone at the same time, Lucinda? What are you, some sort of daredevil?
I know.
10 and 2. 10 and
Hands
2.
free's great.
Not when it comes to driving a car. Lucinda, we're calling actually to let you know that you have won Silver Dollar City tickets.
Woo! Yay!
You can go see either Ricochet, Lone Star, or Sarah Evans September 6th through the 8th, or actually you can use these tickets anytime before the end of the year.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Tell us who's the 4 States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
Morning, Nikki.
Morning, Nikki.
All right. So I think I'm going to put up a post on the actual Facebook page. And then everyone can share pictures of their doggos. What time is it though? Maybe we'll do it right after the morning show. Good morning, Remy. Morning, Pop-Tart nurse. Hi, morning kicks. I'm sorry, Christine. How are you? I'm good. You have a good weekend? Oh, was it good? Good. Mm-hmm. Do they do mutton busting at the Miami Rodeo? Do they do mutton busting at the Miami Rodeo? Where you go when you chase the sheep around? You got to jump on the sheep and try to stay on? Oh, no, they actually went after cows. That sounds like fun. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've not seen that before. Well, good. We are talking about the smell that you either love or hate. Really? That is one that always just makes me feel yeah, I don't know what it is about fresh cut grass that just it makes I don't know.
You used to rub your face in
Okay.
freshly cut grass?
It's a nostalgia thing.
I was peeing, Christine. I wasn't even in the room. All you do is text the word tickets to 623-1025 when we're doing the contest. It just ended, but we're going to do it at least a couple more times today. So you got to be listening, and we'll say, okay, you can start texting us now. But we'll be doing it every day, multiple times throughout the day, all week long. All right. Have a great
Have
Monday.
a good one, Christine. Bye.
Morning, Remy.
Yes, it was so cute, Cappy. Christine was like, I called 3 times.
Well, yeah. Busy. What I was thinking. Set this over there where you could answer that separate from, especially when getting winner information. You could pick that up and
Phone ringing again.
hi there, morning kicks.
Yes. Yes, I love me some
Oddly enough,
pumpkin
that's the
spice.
one that I hate the most. To me, it smells like dirty feet. Well, then you would love to sniff them, wouldn't you?
Gross.
They smell like pumpkin spice. My feet do not smell. My feet have no smell at all. They don't really. My feet have never had a smell.
It's a very weird thing. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no smell.
We've tested it before in the studio, and it's real. It's
No
true.
smell. Thanks. Bye. I think the for some reason my feet don't smell. I don't know. Now they did once when I was in the Marines, but that wasn't my fault. That was because you have communal showers.
Yuck.
Yeah, and it's
Morning,
the only
Lisa.
time I ever struggled with anything. I got athlete's foot. Everybody had it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like impossible to avoid. And then you're sweating in boots all day long, and it's just very conducive. So, yeah, that was but tough acting and acting helped stomp it out.
They didn't send you guys for pedicures and stuff?
No, we did not get pedicures. Did you get pedicures? Did he get
Oh, yeah, that was totally a thing. You went and got massages, and you got your pedicures, and you went and got the little fish that eat the dead stuff off the bottom of your feet. And
Where?
Japan.
Okay, that was why. No, we did not. I was not stationed in Japan.
Granny's favorite smell is green bean casserole.
It is not. It is
Morning,
not my
Amber.
favorite smell. It's nasty.
Is that our Amber?
Amber Ward? Is it? What? Amber's on here?
I think it's our Amber. I had heartburn yesterday. It lasted most of the day, even with Tom's. Oh, man. Takes me back to the days when I was pregnant. Not now. I'm not pregnant now, but.
Only thing that I found that will take care of heartburn is Prilosec, and unfortunately, it does not work fast. You have to take it for a couple of days. It's cumulative, but it does prevent it. Hi there, Morning Kicks. Well, hello there, Dustin.
How are you? I feel like we haven't heard from you in a long time. How you doing? You staying busy, staying out of trouble? How's Alicia? Good. What can we do for you? Yeah, we will get that on our list, okay? Thank you, Dustin. Have a great day. Stop. You just keep handing me things.
Yes, you're welcome.
You're like my children. They're like, here, Mom.
Here.
Hold this. Hold this.
Gobbleration. Book of Gobblerations. That's the cursed book of Gobblerations.
Yeah, phone Dustin.
So we get to see what Jen thought of her movies. What order did you watch them in?
The
Old-
order you told me to.
Which
New
is
and
the
then
new
old.
one? Okay, yeah, I'm glad. So
I wish I would have done it the other way, though.
really?
Yes.
Okay, because we almost watched them this weekend with you.
Mm-hmm. You should have.
And I went and watched the trailers, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad I told her to watch it this way because
Really?
I think it would be more impact. I think the second one was better,
Yes.
and I think that if you'd watched the old one first, it would have colored. You would know what was coming and everything. It wouldn't have been as impactful.
I don't know. The way that the new one expanded the story of the first one.
The first one, to me,
I still think you wouldn't have.
once I
seen it
started
coming.
watching it, I'm like, oh, this is kind of dumb. The first one. I'm sorry you had to watch the first one, but it was so highly acclaimed. I've never seen the first one, so you'll have to tell me what you thought of it.
Okay.
This is one you will have seen that I have not.
Whoa. Not preg. Just ate a chicken bacon ranch quesadilla with fresh jalapenos before bed. Oh my gosh, Megan, that sounds so good. I made enchiladas last night that were just so good.
Not
Of course,
last
you
night.
had an omelet. You always have
I
an
did
omelet.
not last night. I didn't. I had steak.
I feel like those are your top two.
Steak and
dinners.
omelets.
Steak and omelet.
And Slim Jims.
Do you ever put steak in your omelet?
Not yet. Usually ham. I don't know if that'd be good because it would change the texture. You'd have to. I can eat that entire thing.
And then what do you
Usually-
do after that?
Gina fixes that, brings it out, and I sit down watching TV while she's finishing up hers. And she's been cooking hers at the same time, but I'm done by the time she comes out.
All right. 10 seconds.
Love my omelet. Kicks 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen.
I've got my review of Good Will Hunting for Jen's Movie Rehab right
you
after
do
Harding.
not. You better not have
Right after Hardy, yeah.
Kicks 102.5.
Good Will Hunting.
I will cut you.
I will
Don't-
cut you.
I will cut you.
I will. Dang it, not a spoon.
Don't spoon. No. Put your knives down.
You put yours down.
I'm more talented with mine.
Probably. Wow.
Watch.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Literally. I did watch an old movie. I watched old movies over the weekend a lot. I watched The Mission with Sean Connery and a very, very young Christian Slater. He's like 16 in this.
Why do I know that name? What's he been in?
Christian Slater?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Anything I've seen?
Doubtful. And it was not good. I mean, but we also watched a movie I had never heard of with Robert Downey Jr. and Val Kilmer
Okay.
together. It was
Iron
very
Man.
memorable.
They were an Iron Man together.
He and Iron Man, Val Kilmer was.
Yeah. Who picked Friday Video's thumbnail? Hilarious Métis come out the. That would have been you two. We had no say in that. Luna, is that our Luna?
It was called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang from out of 2005.
Oh my gosh, I know that name.
I had never seen it before. It was actually pretty good. It was pretty funny. I had never heard of it before. I don't know why or how it slipped under my radar, but it did receive a Critics' Choice Movie Award for Best Comedy.
This is the new Hardy one.
What is?
This song right here.
That is an old song.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's a St. Jude song, for Pete's sake.
Okay, well then I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's just
thought
now
he just
come
released
back
a new
into
one.
the gold. I think he has released a new one, but this was his first single. Before he was going all.
Kathy says, which streaming service is it on?
The one I watched it on was Fandango. It was one that has been purchased by my friend, and he had it in his library. So we were going through looking at all of his movies, and I'm like, what is that? Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr. together? Never heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going through and gradually watching some of these bigger movies that I've never got the opportunity to see or have never heard of, like that one. And it was really good. KIX 102.5, the 4 states' #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A heat advisory in effect today could feel as hot as 105. It's 76 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at 4 states' news and weather in just 25 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to know the smell that you love or hate.
623-1025, what's your most loved or most hated smell?
I hate cut grass. I know people love that smell, but man, I can't stand it.
I hate the smell of pumpkin spice, and it's
What?
like everywhere. It smells like dirty feet.
Do you know what dirty feet smell like?
Yeah, pumpkin spice.
You can call or text to tell us the smell that you hate or love at 623-1025.
But it was the weekend. Was the weekend. How sad are those
Aw,
statements?
man.
Yeah. But that meant we had another assignment for. And in case you don't know, this is where we assign Jen a movie to watch over the weekend, usually one that the rest of us have already seen, but she hasn't because before she came to KIX, she had seen few, if any, movies.
So someone would make some kind of a movie reference, and I wouldn't get it. I'd have no idea what they were talking about. So every Friday, Randy assigns me a movie to watch. I watched over the weekend, and then I come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
And it's never Good Will Hunting.
Which is unfortunate because I really want to watch Good Will Hunting.
Supposedly, even though we assigned it to her once and she did not watch it.
I forgot. I thought you assigned a baseball movie for opening day.
Yeah, priorities, Jen. Priorities. No, we assigned her the classic movie Cape Fear.
And not just one, but the old one and the newer one, which isn't that new. It's from the 90s, but still. So I watched the newer one first and then the older one, which was what you told me to do.
And the reason I recommended it this way is because I thought the newer one was better.
It is. I agree.
I thought it would lose some of its impact if you already knew the story and already knew what was going to be kind of happening from the older one.
And I kind of get that, but I wish I had watched the older one first because the newer one just expanded on the story and took it that much further. And I loved that about the newer one. The newer one was so just gripping and engaging and interesting, and they actually gave depth to these characters. They made them very human, which that wasn't really a thing in the older one. I mean, here you have this lawyer, and he's this upstanding citizen, and he was trying to save the day, and this other guy's Max Cady is just a crazy ex-con. But in the newer movie, you have Max Cady, who actually has kind of a reason to be really upset with this guy. You know, he buried some evidence. He buried what he was supposed to tell the defense to maybe get his sentence lessened. So in a way you get it, even though you're like, this guy is still a terrible person. He should go to jail for his crimes, whatever, So I just thought it was really interesting the way that the new movie just took it to a totally different level. And then adding this Robert De Niro, holy cow.
Holy cow, that scene where he's going under the water.
Oh my gosh. And the
Oh,
eye
my
contact throughout the whole
gosh.
thing was just jarring.
What was he saying? The thing.
I mean, yeah, I have no idea. I don't know if it was speaking in tongues or he was just losing his mind because he was drowning. I don't know what that was.
Rage taking over this
I
guy.
guess. Oh, my
But
gosh.
De Niro has a lot of intense scenes, a lot of intense parts he's played. I can't think of one that was more intense than that.
I mean, Max Cady, the newer version with Robert De Niro, I thought was an infinitely more interesting character than the older Max Cady.
Played by
I don't even know who the
Gregory
guy was.
Peck, wasn't it?
No, Gregory Peck was
he played
the
Lee Heller.
lawyer.
Yeah,
yes.
that's right. Robert Mitchum. He played the cop, didn't he?
I don't remember. I know Gregory
Anyway.
Peck played the lawyer in the older movie, and then he played the different lawyer in the newer movie.
And what a cast in the newer movie. I mean, you got Juliette Lewis, you've got Jessica Lange, Nick Nolte, Robert De Niro. The whole lineup was amazing.
And they all did so good. They were so good. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give the new Cape Fear a 9.5. It was incredible. The acting was insane. On the older Cape Fear, still a really good movie. Not quite as engaging as the older one, so I'm going to give it a 7.5.
We'll have another movie assignment this Friday for Jen's Movie Rehab.
And the 4 states #1 per country.
KIX 102.5. So, speaking of De Niro, I watched him in another movie, and I really, really was tempted to put it on the list, but I don't think we can. Called The Mission, and it tells the story. It was by Francis Ford Coppola.
Mhm.
So, amazing movie. It's Robert De Niro and Jeremy Irons. I was telling you about that over the weekend. I was like, I don't know what it's about.
Mhm.
Or on Friday. Hi there, Morning Kicks. Hey, Nikki,
Hi,
what's up?
Nikki.
Okay.
What's up?
Oh, when is
Oh, my
that?
gosh. Thank you.
When is your birthday? Oh, September 8th. Hold on just a second. That is, I'm pretty sure, isn't that a Wednesday?
It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. Yep. I will be actually out of town playing music that day, so I will have to rain check that. But you'll have to call us that Friday before so we can do something special for you, okay? Okay. Have a great day at school, Remy.
Have a good one, Remy.
Bye.
Bye.
September is going to be getting crazy. September and October,
Well, because you're going to start spinning like almost every week.
almost every day in Springfield. We'll be gone a lot. That's one of the ones that I have to play down there.
Morning, Major. Morning, Steven. We got Steven on TikTok this morning.
Hey, Steven. So the movie The Mission, it was a really long movie too. It's about this Spanish mercenary. No, he's a Portuguese mercenary that has been in South America subjugating the native population down there, taking them slaves and everything. So it's set back in the 1600s. And Jeremy Irons is a Jesuit monk who has been down there witnessing and helping these people improve their circumstance, their social situations. And the Robert De Niro character, who's the mercenary, he kills his lover's boyfriend that she has in a fit of jealousy. They have a duel. He kills him. Feels so guilty about what he's done, and that she loves him and won't have anything to do with the mercenary because she was in love with this guy. She
Right.
could not love him because of his soullessness. He goes for penance to the Jeremy Irons guy, and as part of his penance, he says, "You must help me transport all this stuff to the wilderness." They have to go up these big waterfalls to the native population. He learns to love these people and becomes a Jesuit monk himself, but the church orders the destruction of all these missions inside these territories, that they all must be destroyed because they have actually given this land to the Portuguese, who are then going to go right back in and enslave the people.
Oh.
And they're fighting against that, the Jesuits are, and as such, the church orders them, no, you got to leave, because this is the deal we made with them. You got to leave. And Robert De Niro and Jeremy Irons Robert De Niro stays and renounces his vows and fights for these people. They actually go to war and he dies. And Jeremy Irons dies. Spoiler alert. But it was a good movie, but it's very historical. I don't think most people would like it. It's not very well known, so I couldn't justify putting it on the list.
Yeah.
But it was so well done. And they must have filmed utilizing native population in Brazil because these weren't actors.
Yeah.
People playing those parts.
So Raw Hoo Ha says her favorite De Niro movie is A Bronx Tale. I don't know what that one is.
I've never seen it. I have it saved in my list. I also watched the movie The Outsiders, which I'd heard of before.
Man, I want to see that one too.
No, it's horrible.
Really?
It's just so dumb. Oh my gosh.
No,
and
don't
it's
tell me
by
that.
same guy who did your movie, Cape Fear.
Oh, I can't remember his
Not
name.
Coppola, the other guy,
Yeah.
the other big one.
Yeah.
The one who did, no, Coppola did
Thanks for the follow.
The Godfather.
Mitchell
didn't he?
Howard.
Anyway, it has Patrick Swayze, Tom Cruise, Ralph Macchio, Matt Dillon, so many other big name actors, all of them when they were teenagers.
Mrs. G, Sarara says she loves The Outsiders.
I thought it was one of the dumbest things I'd ever seen. It's stupid. The premise is stupid. The dialogue is stupid.
Rob Lowe's in it too, she
Rob
says.
Lowe. And it is so dumb.
Really?
The whole idea, and maybe this was a reality in the 60s. It's set in the 60s. Where,
She says, have you read the book?
no, I haven't. Maybe the book's better. But it was just dumb. I mean, the whole premise, the whole idea. Ralph Macchio was older than all of those guys except for Patrick Swayze. Did you know that?
says it was Coppola.
Okay, it was Coppola. It was dumb. And the worst Coppola movies I've ever
Christy
seen.
also says it's a good movie. Maybe it's just a you thing.
The dialogue was bad. Well, maybe we'll assign it and let you decide. But I thought it was horrible. Me and my wife both laughed at some of the stupid things that the dialogue had them say and do. It was just ridiculous.
Rahuha says the book is so good.
What I found weird is Ralph Macchio looks like he's 5 years old in this. Matt Dillon plays the much older teenager who is all these kids idolize, and they look up to and everything.
Right.
He's actually 2 years younger than Ralph Macchio at the time.
Crazy.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio was older than all of them, and just looks like he's a little baby in it. Patrick Swayze was only 1 year older than Ralph Macchio, but he plays a character that's 5 or 6 years older.
Stay gold, Pony Boy.
Yeah, Pony Boy. Some of the names were just nuts too.
That's part of the shtick, though. They all have like little nicknames and stuff.
I
Right?
liked the character, the Ralph Macchio character. What was his name?
Before Wax On, Wax Off. That's right.
Yeah, quite a while before. But I liked his character. I liked the struggle, the dichotomy between his circumstances, but what was in his heart. He was good in his heart, Ended up giving his life saving some kids in a burning building. But the dialogue was so freaking painful.
Megan? Morning, Dorinda.
I've got some old Hitchcock movies that I've saved back with Jimmy Stewart. Vertigo, I haven't seen. The Rope, and there's The Man Who Knew Too Much. And I've seen the foreign
Thank you.
version of The Man Who Knew Too Much and didn't like it. Bradley Martin?
I don't even know who that is.
Gorilla, I'm not sure. Okay, thank you, Megan, because I'm not sure what that was all about. I'm pretty sure what gorilla pistoning is. So
I was choked on my coffee.
and I'm the bald guy. I get it. What if not, though? Who's Bradley Martin?
I don't know. All right, we got 15 seconds. I wish the comments would go away when they are blocked or whatever. 5 seconds.
You can't delete them, can you?
No. 2 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A heat advisory in effect today could feel as hot as 105 at 76 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in 12 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we're talking about the smells that you hate or love.
I cannot stand the smell of kids after they've been outside playing in any weather. But it's very different during the summer than it is during the winter. As any school teacher or any mom will let you know, yes. When
There's a certain rank to it.
It's weird, though. It's not like a normal body odor. It's a... I don't know.
It's dirt and sweat and youth and I don't know.
It's youth, I think. And I think we resent that as adults, probably.
Well, I mean, at least they're the ones that have to go back to school and we don't. So we
Yes.
have that to be like about.
We're all happy that it is finally time for back to school.
Just take those 3 ring bandits off the shelf.
Green yellow markers with a sticky smell.
Safety scissors and a big Elvis glue. Because it's time for back to school.
Come get some protractor they won't use.
A couple shirts and a new pair of gym shoes.
And other pencils gotta be number 2.
Because it's time for back to school. Spend all your dough on back to school. Come look for folders and crayons too. 3-hole punch paper, that is college rule. 'Cause it's time for back to school.
It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen.
I forgot that we had done that one, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Probably ought to
That
put
came on a little
mark or
strong.
something on that. Not used except for every 4 years.
Jimmy says they smell like dirt.
Yeah, it's a lot
Yeah.
like dirt. It is a dirt
But
smell.
not like a good dirt.
No, it's
There's
not
some
like
good dirt
soil.
smells. No.
It's I don't know. It's a weird, especially in the winter. It like exudes from their skin or
Mm-hmm.
clings to them. It's the outside smell.
Yeah, it wasn't even funny. I don't even know who that person, who's Brian Martin. I don't know. Bradley Martin. I don't
No
know.
idea. And that's the adjective that he goes to. Gorilla piston.
Well, that's one way to. Never mind. Been on, had to go out and back because it froze on me. TikTok gets a little temperamental sometimes. Morning, Rudy. Man, that Kane Brown video has over 553 reactions now. First time for everything. The description. Mm. A bad guy did some stuff. That story's so long, I don't know how you're going to pare it down.
Threatened a waitress, took his shirt off,
They said tookish.
stole a bicycle.
Bike. Shorter. All right, question is now up on Facebook, and I'm putting it on X as we speak. There we go. Okay. just kept going on and on and on. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the Oh No You Didn't news today, this guy
Crazy.
kept just kept going and going and going and going and going. The things that he was doing to terrorize these people. Didn't I do that on Facebook? Double check. Yeah, I did. Megan says she loves the smell of icy hot. Yeah, I like that smell too. You can't sit here. Okay.
So, Anthony Malhaf confronted a pregnant waitress, took his shirt off, stole a bike, grabbed a knife, and threatened the worker, stripped down to his underwear, stole and crashed a car. He was charged with vandalism, car theft, reckless driving, kidnapping, burglary, and robbery.
There you go. Megan recently got a herded.
A herded?
Her herded.
A herded? What's a herded?
She got her hair done.
Oh, herded.
Her herded. Did you get it trimmed up or did you just get the color done? I need to respond to that email. Don't let me. Did Air Power ever get back to you? Because they still haven't updated their hard news.
I don't think there's anybody in there yet. I think this is probably West Coast, and we probably won't hear from them until after 10.
The other one was last year's big summer concert to Jelly. Major said she looks pretty. Her laugh doesn't match.
Yeah.
I want to hear the chorus of laughter. Yes, please. Yes, 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 yes. Oh yeah, Major's never seen your thumbs.
Yeah, she has toe thumbs,
She's
Major.
got toe thumbs.
What you get for living so close to Arkansas.
There's a picture of Megan that she posted the other day with like the sun reflecting on her hair, and it's all vibrant and red, and it was so pretty. Play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it. Really? Did you not save it?
The OLC.
The OLC?
Something laugh course. I can't remember what the O stood for.
OG?
No, OLC.
But is the O for OG? OG
I
laugh
don't think
course?
so. I would have done OGLC.
Oh, I love it. Major, send me a pic, Megan, so I understand.
Special pick.
No, a toe thumb pic. Oof, okay. Thanks again. We had fun at the rodeo and Clay Walker concert. I saw your pictures during it. It looked awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy was there too, Dorinda. That's right. And Christine was there too. Megan says I get charged for them in today's society. Maybe you should. There's a market for it. My oldest went with her friends to the rodeo. We had soccer this weekend. We had 2 days of soccer. We finished the roof on Jason's outdoor kitchen. Ooh, I want
Nice.
to see.
They've been
Is it like
working
a
on
grilling
that
area?
while. It's like their deck area, their patio area, and it was partially covered, almost like a portico.
Mm-hmm.
And been planning. I know that when we were down there, was that this summer? That was last summer, wasn't it, Sarah?
It all just blends together.
Yeah,
Thank you, Sarara. She's last summer.
that's what I thought. And they had part of it.
Wow, that was last summer that you went there, and you still rave about the asparagus.
We fixed that. We had that Friday night with
That must
steak.
have been real good.
Yeah, that's been the greatest gift from Sarah ever was the idea of that. And so, yeah, we have that all the time.
Major says, I get Sarah pick as well. Today's a great day. The baseball game was awesome, and to our surprise, the kids stayed up with no fits past 9. That is such a good feeling.
Uh-huh.
There gets to be a point in the night where you're like, man, things are going so good. When's the crash going to hit? When are we going to hit our limit? Morning, Big Mark. Seven seconds, top of the hour. You send them to the KIX Messenger. Let me see. No, I just opened up that picture of Maddie again.
Oh, man. I did not sleep well last night. I'm listening to a book that is fascinating. George Goodall's the narrator. Normally he puts me right to sleep, but it was so good. We listened to it yesterday while we were in the pool, and my wife got hooked. So when we went to bed, she had me leave it. Normally I wear my headphones, but she had me leave it on. So about 1 o'clock, she pushed me and said, okay, put your headphones in. I'm going to have to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I was already so enthralled that I was awake most of the night listening.
Not showing up yet, Sarah. Here we go. A heat advisory in effect today could feel as hot as 105. We'll see mostly clear skies, low 70s tonight. And then from Tuesday through Thursday, it's going to be really hot. More sunshine with highs in the mid-90s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar isn't showing anything but a few clouds over the 4 states.
72 in Monette, 75 in Pittsburgh, 80 in Joplin. Just sign up for severe weather alerts. Download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're talking about the smell that you love or the smell that you hate, whichever one the extreme is.
623-1025 to call or text.
Or you can tell us on Facebook
Here's Cole Swindell.
on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. So hopefully we can participate in all the Haunted KIX tour this year. Do we have all that squared away?
No, we have the date, but we don't have the location. So we promised everyone last year that we would make a return to the spook lights.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we have to start, is at the end and work our way backward. And the problem is there are few locales in proximity, close enough to that we haven't visited or already done so many times that it's about worn out. It's going to be difficult to plan. These closer ones are very, very hard to come up with. So I wish we could come up with just a couple of new ones. Nice.
That looks awesome, Sarah. Here's a closer up one.
That is awesome. You guys get so much use out of that. Well, the problem again, Megan, is the criteria is it needs to be close enough to the spook lights to facilitate that drive. I don't know that, normally when we go to Carthage, we stay in Carthage in that area. We go to Neosho, and I'd like to go to Neosho. I think next year would be a good time to go to Neosho.
A year that we're not going to Spook Lights would make more sense for going to Neosho.
But to do that and come back and go to the spook lights, I just don't think we'd be able to do that. So to do the spook lights, we're going to have to stay around here.
Megan says anything in Seneca.
Not that I know of. I mean, if anybody knows anything, we would love that. That would be doable. I think. I don't know how Seneca would handle it.
We go to that pool that's no longer a pool.
Yeah. I don't
I
know
bet
if we
that's
could
creepy
get
at
into
night.
that.
Phone ringing.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Yes. Who is it?
It's
Luna. It's
Luna.
Luna. Hey, Luna. How's your Monday going?
Did you get
Sounds
your
like
new
it.
phone? Yay.
What kind did you get? Motorola. I've been looking at some of the Motorola's. Motorola's got a new flip phone that's kind of interesting.
Ooh, did you get the flip phone? Okay. So how you doing?
Yeah. I didn't. I try not to look at her pictures because they burn my eyes.
Rude.
Well, it's true. Oh, I will? Someday? Someday.
Yeah.
Oh, how painful. Did you
Oh.
cry a lot?
Oh my gosh.
Woo.
It was awesome getting to meet Luna.
I cried a lot when I met her, and I'm still crying.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, there's tears right now in my eyes.
He's just
I
being
think
mean.
she went back to
isn't he?
sleep.
You're picking on me.
I think she went back to sleep or
Luna?
something. Luna? Yep. Oh, there she is. There she is. Are you sure?
Yeah, that's
that pretty much
that's what I'm
describes
saying.
it. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up the assessment of the day.
You got work today?
I hear ya. Well, oh, you're valid.
Yay, good job.
You're a real boy.
Oh my god.
I'm girl, whatever. I'd prefer you didn't. I mean, if I'd rather. Right, Woody? Nightmares. Well, Luna, you stay out in the moonlight, okay? We're going to have to get off here. Are you there?
Oh my gosh.
All right. Okay, we'll go look at it. Later.
Have a good one, Luna.
Bye.
Bye.
We have the weirdest conversations. Right, Woody? In it.
There's Thomas.
In it's here.
Morning, in it.
So
Her name's Lisa.
Oh, yeah, Lisa is who you're talking about.
You still have nightmares from finding this show? You're welcome. I'm glad we could add some character to your life.
We usually talk with Lisa a week or two beforehand, and she's always a
Morning,
big
Bush
help
Brit.
in facilitating the spook tour, and she usually has contacts because if there's any haunted locations around the area that we want to go to, guaranteed she's already made contact, already knows the people involved.
I mean, she got us in with the Red Oak 2 folks last year and the, oh my gosh.
The Kendrick House. She always.
The Kendrick House, but also the motel right there in the corner.
Yeah. Boots Court.
Boots Court. And the guy was so great.
But she always knows these people really, really well and
Yeah.
has close contact with them. And
Moved to Mouse. Well, that's because you went way too far with it. You were like, vroom across the screen. Move the mouse, move the mouse. There we go.
so,
Morning, Jason.
I mean, we can ask her, but I don't know. And to depend on that big of a vagary is never a good thing. Because what will happen is we'll get down to a week before and we will not know where we're going. And then
I
it's
don't
too
wanna get
late
to
to
that
cram all that. Those
Right.
aren't very good.
5 seconds.
Word in it. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A heat advisory in effect today. It's going to be hot, feeling like 105. It's 80 in Joplin.
And we're talking about your most favorite
Or least favorite.
smell.
623-1025 to call or text.
And the weirder that they are, the better.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Megan Maroney.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. So,
Girly pop.
I mean, there are a number. We
what
visited
Bean says.
all of them. You know, that one place that you're mentioning, that is a possibility. It is creepy. I just
Yeah, it
don't
is.
know if we could get on there without being charged with trespassing.
When did it recently get condemned?
No, it's been condemned for years.
Well, we went into it that one time.
Well, that was because there was only 3 or 4 of us. You know,
Oh.
to take 150, 200 people down there would be a whole other experience.
Because that's definitely on the Gin Tours video. Is
Yeah.
that place?
Hi there, Morning KIX. Good. What's going on? Coffee?
What?
What?
Oh my gosh, who hurt you?
I don't understand. I wish it had been in my face since I was born. I feel like I've been robbed. You know, I liked the smell of coffee long before I could tolerate the taste of it.
Me too.
Man,
Wow. That's so sad.
I do feel bad for you. It's nice. Yeah. Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
Poor guy. So we could have her check into that, but then we've also got to begin working our way. Okay, so if you went to that and then went to the spook light, so then we've got to go back to the next locale. There are a number of things that we might be able to visit.
Oh, wait, Megan says, see if you can tour the old funeral home in Seneca.
That would be kind of cool, but I don't know why. Why, Megan?
The question is, what is your most favorite or least favorite smell? Major.
Is there something about the old funeral home in Seneca?
You can make something about it. It's a funeral home.
Well,
Dead people were there.
the shrine mosque we've not been to in a long time. The Hope Cemetery or whatever it is.
They wouldn't let us go there.
I know they wouldn't let us last time, but maybe that's changed.
Thanks for sharing the
Cemeteries
light,
are
Kate.
always good if we could get a cemetery. I would like to go to one beside Saginaw Cemetery. We've been there so many times.
And I want to go later this time because we went to the cemetery first last time.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be a little more dark in the
Well,
cemetery.
it depends on the route. I mean, we can't necessarily go
True.
to Seneca and then go back to Joplin and then go back to Seneca. So it is all dependent on how conducive we can make the route.
Sarah says, what about Peace Church Cemetery?
Peace Church Cemetery we've had issues with before. Number one being the parking situation there. There's not, it's a lot better than it used to be. You can now pull down into it. The family that maintains and manages the cemetery hates any kind of attention. So we've gotten numerous complaints. Had the sheriff's department called on us multiple times. We've tried to avoid that. I really wish we could go to the Civil War Cave. Never been able to make that happen.
What is that?
It is a cave somewhere on the northwest of town that different factions within the military, both federal and Confederate, hid in, utilized as base. It's also called the Ku Klux Klan cave because
TikTok shop.
they used to have meetings there, or the KKK cave. KKK cave. They're going to fault me now for having a speech impediment.
Yeah.
And there's just been all sorts of nefarious happenings there. Now it's usually a haunted house around that time of year, I guess. I don't even know exactly where it is. I think it's just west of Peace Church Cemetery out in that area. But, and Lisa knows the people. It's owned by a group, but for some reason we've never been able to make that happen. I would really like to be able to go see
Maybe
that.
this year. We'll have enough
Maybe.
time to make it work.
That would be cool. The old swimming pool deal would be cool. And then the spook lights, we could add one more thing to it. We would have it.
Sarah says supposedly MSSU was haunted and Prosperity School bed and breakfast.
You can't. Prosperity Bed and Breakfast is now a private residence, and they do not accommodate anything like that. They used to when it was a bed and breakfast, but now it's a house.
So that funeral home, Megan says, it's just a creepy looking building that's old on the main strip. Always thought it was odd. What if we did light and a bonfire with ghost stories?
Well, we've done that before at Saginaw Cemetery. Those folks that run that are very accommodating. They're great, and they've always put together a bonfire for us there. And we've had, hot dogs and marshmallows. We actually showed Night of the Living Dead in the cemetery one night. They're very, very accommodating. The problem is that we've done it a lot.
Kate says Smolin Civil War Cave in Ozark. It's pretty cool.
That's too far away, though. That's in Ozark. I mean, we've got to stay here. We can't drive all night. Nobody would go. Part of what makes the spook tour popular is it's easy to do. You don't have to drive 90 miles or anything like that.
Right.
So we've got to be able to keep it in a conducive route. It's a school night.
We haven't done the bonfire and stuff in at least a couple of years.
Yeah. But to do that and then leave is also, we usually like to end at Saginaw when we do that.
Oh.
Bonfire. It needs to be our last stop.
That stinks.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if we're going to do the spook lights, that'll have to be our last stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then work our way backward. I would really I think it would be really cool to if we could do the Civil War Cave. If I had my rathers, Civil War Cave, I think it would be really cool to be able to go to the old Freeman Hospital. We can't go in it, of course. And last time Lisa checked, we couldn't even go on the property because of liability reasons.
Right.
But it's getting ready to be torn down, and that'll be a piece of history gone. And there is a lot associated with it. There's people been murdered in that building since it's been deserted and stuff. So, and people have supposedly seen specters up in the top of it. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Talking about the smell that you love or hate.
The most.
623-1025 to call or text.
Here's Jordan Davis.
On KIX 102.5. There she is. Morning, Luna.
So or if we could find something, and I, again, don't think that those will happen. I don't believe either one of those that we have hopes for.
Megan says Civil War Cemetery in Newtonia and Ritchie Mansion, but it's too far. Will be epic one day.
Yeah, and I think we could do those when we do Neosho because they're right there by it.
Mm-hmm.
So we could drive down to Newtonia to start and work our way back to Neosho and then come back. That would be a good one to do.
Yeah.
But it's just too far to, again, go to Joplin, all that, down to Neosho or Newtonia, and then back. It's just not doable.
Certainly there's something we're just not thinking of. There's got to be something.
It's got to be something here.
Morning, Christy.
But we've
Thank you for the gift, Christy.
racked our brains before, and it's very hard to come up with stuff that people will accommodate. There's a bunch of stuff downtown area in the old Murfreesburg district. There are some homes.
I don't know what that is. There's phone ringing.
Murfreesburg district is just northwest of downtown.
Kate says, is Prosperity School still around to check out?
No, we just mentioned that is now a private residence. It's been remodeled as a home.
Thank you, Christy.
Not available. We've done the Webb City Library, which is haunted. And those people, they were great. But again,
I don't know that I want to get that far up there.
A lot of driving. Even going, if we did the Civil War Cave or the KKK cave or whatever, and then did cemetery and then to Reddings Mill.
Reddings Mill.
And then over the spook lights. That's a lot of driving.
Oh, Kate's got a haunted Joplin book. That's cool.
I want go through it, Kate. Tell us some locations.
Help. Civil War Museum, Luna says.
Where? The Civil War Museum's in Carthage.
Can you block the guy on Twitch, please. Christy says it's too far, but the Missouri State Prison was creepy.
Oh, I bet. Are you talking about the one in Jeff City?
We went to Carthage last year, Luna. We're trying to find ones that are closer.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen, 818.
A heat advisory in effect today could feel as hot as 105. It's 80 in Joplin.
And we've been talking about the smell that you love.
Or that you hate. Your most favorite or least favorite smell.
What's your most favorite or least favorite?
Bay leaves or thyme leaves.
Bay or thyme leaves that are used in cooking a lot.
Yeah, they're just nasty.
Nasty. Doesn't like it.
Oh, okay. I thought those were good smells.
Not for her.
What's the smell that you love or hate?
French fries.
French fries?
You don't like the smell of French fries?
No, I don't even like the taste of French fries, let
All
alone
right.
the smell
All
of
right.
French
Listen,
fries.
listen, honey. There's something wrong with you. We're going to have to get you some help.
I don't even understand that.
What is the smell that you hate or that you love?
I hate popcorn.
What?
I hate the smell of it, especially every day at work. Somebody always overcooks it in the microwave
Oh,
at work.
okay.
Oh, my God. Ugh.
Burnt popcorn smell.
No, popcorn, period. Ugh.
I will say popcorn's one of those smells that when I smell it, I have to go eat some of it. It's one of those contagious smells. Yeah.
I don't. I'm un-American. I do not like popcorn. Do not like the smell of it. Ugh.
Now, if you burn it, I'll have to leave the house. I can't.
Yeah, there's a threshold where you're like, yes, it smells buttery and salty and good, and then it's burned and it's ruined.
What is the smell that you love or hate?
Fried chicken or catfish?
I can't stand the smell of anything frying. To me, it's overpowering. I could see the fried catfish. Chicken, I'm not so sure about.
Yeah, I hate the smell of chicken. I don't like chicken anyway.
Well, that's another un-American one right
I guess
there.
so, yeah.
What is the smell that you love or hate?
623-1025 to call or text.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
If I did, I didn't mean to. Major says 105. Those are rookie numbers. You can have it back, Major. Oh, he also loves burnt popcorn? Major. Thank you for asking the serious question, Megan. Who hurt you? Thomas says the old jailhouse in Neosho. All of those are great, but they're in Neosho.
Far away.
That's next year when we can talk about that more next year. We need some stuff for this year. Luna says I can find something. You scrolled in here all on your own, bud. Kathy says you got Oak Hill Cemetery.
That's the one I was trying to think of, Oak Hill, but it's hard getting in there now. Wait a minute, Oak Hill you're talking about in Galena, aren't you?
Morning, Tai Tai.
Galena's, that's actually pretty cool, and we haven't been there in a long time. You know what?
She says yes, sir.
If we could get the Civil War cave and Oak Hill Cemetery, and then drive down and see the pool thing, and then go to the spook lights, that would be perfect. It's a bit of a drive, but it's doable. We've done that much before.
Like what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, the problem with these that have these big, long spaces in between them is we lose people. People
Yes.
get lost. They lose out on the time. They don't get there in time enough, and they're never successful when we are too spread out.
Yeah.
The most successful ones are the ones that we can keep everybody all together.
Morning, Shalala. Are you officially on the West Coast? Ooh, Sarah. She just put both contacts in the same eye.
I've done that.
Ouch. A crispy dog sandwich. No. We did hot dogs and mac and cheese for lunch yesterday, and it was surprisingly satisfying.
Soulless baloney.
Soulless bologna. Oh, we get the all beef hot dogs for those people.
All beef hot dog sandwich.
Open face crispy hot dog
face.
taco sandwich.
Yeah.
My kids think that's the funniest thing now.
Open
Mom,
face
we
hot
want an
dog
open
taco
face hot
sandwich.
dog taco. Get out of the car. You're walking. Morning Spitfire. Shalala.
Now, Megan, you're supposed to go open face crispy hot dog taco sandwich in it.
In it.
In it. In it. Oh, I started doing this to my wife over the weekend. I get right up and I go, "Can you see me? Can you see me now?"
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Why are you doing that?" And I was like, I need to know that you can see me. I'm checking your eyes. She didn't get it at all.
Rebecca says, love the smell of Downy fabric softener. Lisa loves the smell of leather, hate the smell of shrimp.
Yeah, shrimp is just nasty.
Oh, my gosh. Cecilia loves the smell of grass, hates the smell of coffee. Oh, Cecilia, we are not the same.
Cecilia, you're breaking my heart.
Morning, Ernest.
Shaking my confidence, baby.
Thomas says he's going to change his nickname tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. His day comes up.
Do you love the smell of bleach or hate it, Christy?
Tomorrow.
Jimmy says it's raining in Frontenac.
Well, and I look up here and I saw this stuff on the radar and I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, it looks Lone Parsons.
Why isn't it moving?
Our storm tracker's just been a little zesty lately.
It is moving.
Morning, Kick Rocks. Soko smell makes you gag. How does it me and Fireball? I can't do it. Why are you turning it off?
I'm turning it on. You click that.
Oh, that's deceiving.
And
Okay, I get
some
it now.
people like that because how do you reload the page?
Shouldn't it just do it on its own? There you go. Crown Royal makes you gag. I don't think I've ever actually had
Peachtree
Crown.
schnapps.
Morning, G. There we go.
Still not moving.
Well, the page is figuring its life out right now.
This whole
There it is.
Hey. Moving northwest?
Weird.
What the heck?
Oh,
Never.
UV blue. No. No. Can't do it.
Never seen this.
Oh, gosh. That makes my stomach turn just saying it, Megan.
Uzo.
I don't know what Uzo is.
Cannot. Uzo.
See,
Uzo.
oh, gosh. It gave me goosebumps.
For what?
UV blue. That takes me way back to.
Uzo is a Greek liquor that smells and tastes like licorice, only it is also like liquid hell. And the real version of it, if you buy it in Greece, it's infused with opium. And I had some of that one time. So the guy, he had gone to Greece and snuck it back into the country, and you drink a little
Thanks, Major.
capful of it. And it would, I mean, just you could not remain standing after having a capful of that. I had 3 capfuls and slept for the next 18 hours.
I bet.
I was gone.
Morning, Stacey.
3 little capfuls. It's 120 some proof, and he thought it was hilarious. They put it in a spoon and they light it, and it would just burn blue, And I'm like, yeah, that's probably good, not good to put in your body. Here we go.
Jason likes Crown.
Spelled O-U-Z-O. Yeah, it's like.
Oh, Megan.
It's like bleach.
No. Oh,
Hot damn and hot dogs. My mother threw up in the same tin as me,
Mm.
man. That's great.
yeah, I don't think I could have done it.
Christy, I
either.
don't think you'd like Uzo. Morning, Sheila.
Shalala, are
Is
you West
she
Coast
in-
now?
Is she West Coast?
Do you need to change your name?
From Laverne?
I like black licorice too. My grandpa always chewed the black licorice gum.
Oh, can't stand it.
Loved it.
Like medicine. What could it be?
Well, it was your
Tell us.
location before, so
What's your location now? As we've asked multiple times and you have yet to answer.
you could be indie.
You can tell us where you are. Morning, Sarah. She ignores the question and moves on surreptitiously.
Palm Desert, California.
Palm Desert.
Okay, so now you can be.
Hairy Palms.
I was going to say something with a palm, but that could be a little dangerous.
Sweaty Palms.
Sweaty palms. Hot palm. Lady palm. He says, no, Randy.
Do it. Cornea.
California.
I thought it was California.
I still like Laverne, though, you know?
I like Hairy Palms. Well, I mean, as a name. Yeah, tomorrow is all of our pumpkin spice. Okay, it's official. It's not even Labor
Yay.
Day yet. It's too early for pumpkin
No.
spice, and I am
no,
going
no,
to
no,
take
no.
a stand on this tomorrow.
I don't think you should. I think you should sit down.
I'm going to sit down and take a stand for this tomorrow. That it's too early. It ought to be a thing where we have to wait until after Labor Day to instill the pumpkin spice.
I think your problem is you've just never had good pumpkin spice.
I have had, I like pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin flavored stuff. It's just too early. And
Have-
you cannot justify having it this early to me.
Have you had a good pumpkin spice latte?
I don't like lattes. I'm not a fan of lattes. I like macchiatos. if
Maybe
I'm gonna
that's
do
your
it.
problem.
There's too much milk. in
Maybe you just
lattes.
haven't had the right pumpkin spice beverage. Just like you will take a stand on green bean casserole. That's right.
Right. I will stand by my principle.
Yep. Labor Day's
Mr.
this
Mason.
weekend.
The final weekend of the
Countdown.
summer. We already purchased our cover is coming this week, and we're planning to cover the pool this weekend.
That's a little sad.
Yeah. But leaves are already getting everywhere. I had to go up and sweep them all off the deck. It was in every single chair.
One hit you in the face.
Hate it.
Already one bottle down on spiced apple cider this season. Sounds so good.
So I have to do the pool, cover the pool, bring the pump in, winterize the filter, drain, empty the fountain, and put it away, bring in the sprinkler system, put up all the patio furniture and umbrellas. And I think once I get all that done, I'm done for the year, and that I will not go back outside again.
Oh my gosh. Warmed up with whipped cream on top. Megan, that sounds so good.
But not good enough to have it before Labor Day.
Sarah says she's been scooping leaves out of the pool for weeks already.
Yeah.
Because it's fall.
I went through, those grasses
Morning, Big
that
Dave.
we have. We measured one.
Holy
Seeds all on
cow.
the top. So I went through and cut all those off because the seeds were just falling like crazy into the pool.
Yeah.
Just all over the surface of it. And I'm like, all right, we're cutting those down. They're pretty, but
Lala says she's going to the ocean this weekend and the pool. What's the weather like out there?
well, that's the thing about vacationing this time of year around Florida and stuff is it's hurricane season.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's none in the area right now. Hawaii is the one getting hit so bad right now. The one there was It was a Class 1 hurricane that was hitting the main island, but it got downgraded to a tropical storm where it made landfall. But there was another one right behind it that is headed right for Hawaii again. This time of year is very hard to plan around because it is the storm season for most of the tropics.
Got 30 seconds. We got a seg.
I think I would like Mexico better this time of year, but I don't want to risk booking something a year in advance and get down there and be rained out the entire week.
Yeah, that'd be miserable.
We used to always go to Florida the very last week of July. It would always rain. Sometimes one year we went, it rained once a day, but it never rains long in Florida. 15 minutes, and that's it. And then you're back to sunshine and hot. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country.
Here's Kane and Marshmallow.
On KIX.
Mexico is scary. Randy loves Mexico.
I love Mexico. There's nothing scary about Mexico. Go to the right place. It is so much better than any vacation in the United States.
Morning country girl.
And such a much better value. Who hates Mexico?
Major says it's scary. He doesn't hate men. Well, maybe he does. I don't know.
Well, you're going to the wrong places, Woody. If you go to Juarez, yeah. Or Tijuana, yeah. You need to go to Cancun.
Yeah, he doesn't hate it.
Anywhere on the West Coast is scary, or along the border areas is scary. But if you go down to Cancun, along Quintana Roo and those areas, it's amazing. The people are amazing. The service is amazing. Everything is priced amazing. Awesome.
That's where he got his love for
Omelets.
omelets. What do you mean, where is everyone?
Everyone's here.
Everyone's here. You're talking with lots of folks. Are you not seeing everyone's responses?
Who knows?
But the border is fast-paced, Major says.
Ooh. Well, if that's your goal, I guess. It's also beheady along the border.
Mm.
I guess it's not as bad as it has been. It's been a lot calmer.
Are you not seeing? Yes, Sarah's here too, and Big Dave and Major. So Rahuha was here.
Most major airports have daily flights to Cancun, and they're very affordable. I mean, you can fly down there, a single person, for round trip for $300.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got really nice all-inclusive
Yeah.
resorts.
Tiffany's over on YouTube. It's her birthday today. Megan, you changed your picture? Yeah, but she's still Wildflower Hippie Mama.
Oh.
At 25 seconds.
Justin Bieber's now a father. Did you hear that?
Yes. I can't remember what they named their kid.
Canada.
No, they did not name it Canada.
They should have named it Canada.
It was like Jack Blue or something. 9 seconds.
Jack Blues Bieber. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A heat advisory in effect today could feel as hot as 104. It's 80 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in the next hour, plus have the morning KIX takeover in just 15 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and let us know what songs you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking about the smell that you hate.
Or that you love.
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
What's your smell?
People like the smell of vanilla perfume and vanilla candles. I don't like vanilla.
Yeah, it's kind of like me. I don't like food-smelling candles at all.
I like caramel and baked apples and stuff, but I can't stand that vanilla or vanilla cream or cream brulee. Nope.
Yeah, me neither. I can't stand it. Just makes me go, huh.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I like badger-scented candles.
No, you don't.
I do.
You
They're
do
awesome.
not.
What's the smell you love or hate?
Cinnamon apple candles, and it's because it doesn't smell anything actually like them, and then it's like an overpowering cinnamon. I know my mom loves them. Maybe I just had to grow up with that.
What do you got against cinnamon?
Hey, the lady has a right to hate whatever she wants to hate, okay?
I know it's like overpowering. I'm like, I love apple pie, like the smell of it baking. is great. I don't think they could ever master that in a candle.
Y'all are weird. I don't know who they have working at Glade, though, the air freshener. Because have you ever smelled some of theirs?
They're never quite right.
And, well, it's not just that. Some of them are just plain old stank nasty.
They just smell like alcohol.
I mean, yeah, but who is on your development team?
What is the smell that you hate or love?
Coffee.
Coffee.
All
See?
right, listen.
Yep, that's it. You
we're
gotta
gonna
go.
have to have an intervention.
You're out. You're out. Pack your bags. You got to go.
All right.
What is the smell you hate?
Coffee.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. Well,
No.
We can't talk anymore now.
This is an unacceptable answer for this
I
topic.
used to walk at the mall for exercise in the morning, and there's a place up there that grinds their own coffee beans or
Wonderful
something.
smell. Yes.
And the odor from that, I literally had to take a detour of a different direction. It just makes me sick to my stomach. I hate it.
Well, how do you propose to get people out of a coma?
Well, when people drink coffee and are around me, I can smell it on their breath. They have no idea how bad it stinks.
You know what we call that?
What?
Love. 623-1025 to text or tell us the smell that you hate the most or love the most.
Or you can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 per country.
KIX 102.5. Dave says a veteran just walked in with a KIX shirt on.
Where?
I guess in the VA.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What is the smell that you hate?
Yes, thank you. I also hate that smell, and
I
people think I'm
love
nuts
it.
for it.
It smells summer.
No.
I've got one that's associated with that I don't like that most people do is the smell of when it first rains,
See, I like that smell. Do
I
you
don't
like
like
that smell
that
too?
smell.
See?
Weird. I think that's a sign of your psychopathy. It smells like children when they've been outside playing too long. To me, that's a very similar smell, that wet ground smell. Thanks for calling.
Have a good one. Shalala says, I've not had coffee since Thursday. You crazy? Sarah says, they use the cashmere wood plugins. That's their favorite. Of all the smells from Glade, that is their best. Easy. I like the smell of gas for your car.
So
Yeah.
we
that
have
sounds fine.
the plug-ins all over the house. I mean, there's 4 or 5 of them. But then we also have the sprayers.
Yeah.
Like they have here. And those are made by Glade and Airwick.
Mm-hmm.
And they stink. They just smell obnoxious. The fresh linen scent smells like an old lady's laundry. It's not good. It's obnoxious.
I have to be very careful with Airwick because some of their smells give me headaches. It's just
some of them are just
cheapish.
Cheap. They're horrible. They just, you'd be just as good getting some of those stupid pine tree danglers that you have for your mirror and just putting those around the house. They're not good smells.
Sage and cedar, yes.
Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works has some really good smells for air fresheners, but they're not strong enough. They don't last long enough. They're really not effective. You have to put so many of them out to make them work that there's hardly any point.
Yeah. The smell of leather gives you a headache. I love the
charge
smell
an
of
arm
leather.
and leg. I used to go into the Tandy leather shop in Springfield just because of the smell. I love Silver Dollar City, the guy's leather craft shop down there. I just like to go hang out in there. Number 1, it's air conditioned. Number 2, it smells amazing.
Orange buttercream cupcakes waxes. It's good. It smells like Fruit Loops. Yummy. I love the smell of Fruit Loops, and I can't eat them anymore because of gluten. And the people in my life do not like Fruit Loops enough for me to justify buying them at the store. Morning, Stacy. Jimmy likes watermelon candles.
I've not seen any of those. That's another annoying thing about Glade is they'll put out a particular smell that you'll come to like, and then they'll discontinue it. So they do these phases of scents and stuff that I know they think they're increasing their market value and their share among customer base, but they're frustrating the heck. We've quit using Glade for the plugins because of that. You can never find the same ones. And we don't want to change the scent.
Right.
We find something we like, we want to buy that.
Major's going to buy leather clothes now.
For the weekend, right? Right, Major?
I love the smell of lumber and sawdust like at the cabinet shop I used to work at.
Like that, too. With the right wood.
Yeah.
Any red oak or anything. Red oak can smell actually fermented. It can smell soured.
Thank you for the gift, Christy. When we go through Monette, I got to run into the boot barn just for a whiff. Mm-hmm.
They're bringing back free COVID-19 tests through the mail.
Are they?
Yep. Let me see if I can find the site. I know it's the Biden administration. HHS Gov has COVID-19 testing. This will be at the end of September. So if you go to aspr.hhs.gov and click on the COVID-19 testing.
They'll send you some?
Yeah.
Morning, John Boat.
Still asking you to report test results, which
Dave would like you to put the link in the chat if you can.
okay.
Morning, Joe.
This will give you all the information about the test, and it's also supposedly where they're going to, where you will go to put in your order for them.
Let me know if you guys are getting that because it's not actually showing up on the left side chat, which is interesting. But it's on the right side chat.
Try it again. Dave, are you saying you like the smell of wood?
Major says it shows.
Doesn't show because it's
Christy got it. I don't know. I mean, I would assume it still should show over there, but strange. Sheila says, "What's going on?" Excuse me. With
does
COVID.
seem to be I mean, and it's typical for this time of year and also in mid to late winter.
Oh, Megan says, "Put it in YouTube." I clicked it. It didn't take you anywhere. Thank you,
Weird.
Megan.
Here, I'll just put it over here. Do YouTube or Facebook will do it.
I mean, I know it's still prevalent. We've
There you
had
go.
some people out in the building with it.
Yeah. So they're this time of year, early fall and mid to late winter, it always seems like there's some heightened cases
light
of it.
flickering, or is that just...
The one's been flickering for forever. There it is up there in the video. Now, you'll have to, I don't know if you can copy that because it's in the video. I think you'll have to write it out. If you'll just go to hhs.gov and click on COVID, it'll take you there.
Always when school starts.
Interesting. May have something to do with the fact that the federal government has blocked all forms of TikTok.
Here we go. 7 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country.
Here's Dirks Bentley.
American Girl.
On KIX 102.5. I did not math correctly. Sorry.
Morning, Joe.
I was a whole minute behind. All right. So what's with this? What happened at McConnell Air Force Base? Because they were supposed to have a huge show that got canceled. We had talked about getting tickets.
McConnell? Where's McConnell?
Wichita. There was a bad storm and injured a bunch of the service
Megan
members.
said storm.
Yeah, I can't get the story to load.
You're going to an air show?
Yeah, we had talked about it. My dad lives right by McConnell Air Force Base.
If you get to go to an air show, you need to cost a lot of money, but do one of those custom flights with like the Blue Angels.
So we grew up being so close to McConnell Air Force Base that we would see the Blue Angels do their shows and practice and things like that. And it was so cool because you could just, you didn't want to sit on the back patio
They
unless
work
you had
there?
ear protection.
Their headquarters is in Pensacola.
Oh, they were in Wichita all the time. Wichita's the air capital of the world.
I thought Whitman was.
So they were there all the time. We
Their
got to watch
headquarters,
them
their
perform.
base of operations is in Pensacola.
Let's see. At least 10
Or
people suffered minor
Fort
injuries,
Walton.
including 6 U.S. service members.
Fort Walton.
The microburst brought heavy winds, lightning, and rain to the base.
That's a banjo.
Neosho had a cool one a few years back, Megan says, for celebrating Neosho.
Isn't in Pensacola. I thought they did all their training there. That's
Morning, Bruce. Twenty seconds.
Google no longer works.
Maybe it's the internet. Maybe that's why they couldn't get the web page. 10 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
A heat advisory in effect today could feel as hot as 105. It's 80 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 5 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote for the songs that you want us to play back for you.
But we're talking primarily about the smell you hate the most.
But if there's a smell that you really love, you can tell us about that too.
What's the one that you love or hate the most? 623-1025 to text or tell us.
What's the smell that you really love or hate?
I hate the smell of pecan pie.
What?
I cannot stand the smell of pecan pie. I can bake you one of the best you've ever had in your life, but I can't stand the smell of it, and I won't eat it.
Tell you what I'm going to do for you. You go ahead and bake said pecan pie, and I'm going to come over and remove it from your home for you. I will do that.
That is so generous of you.
That's what I do. That's what I'm all about.
What's the smell that you hate or love?
Tea tree.
Tea tree oil.
You don't like tea tree?
It's too strong.
It's too strong for me. And my hubby, he loves it, especially with the tea tree shampoo and conditioner that he got.
But you can't stand it.
Yeah.
Shave his head.
What's the smell that you hate or love?
I can't stand the smell of microwave popcorn.
See, that's so strange to me. A lot of people have been saying popcorn, and I think this is either one of the, it's very polarizing. Either you love it and have to have some of it when someone cooks it, or you hate it and have to get out of the building.
Well, I don't mind eating it. I just don't like the smell of it.
What's your least favorite or most favorite smell?
Popcorn.
Like burnt popcorn smell or popcorn in general?
Either or. It's like heart attack in the aroma.
Randy is the same way about this with bacon.
Right.
Like he starts having these weird asthmatic fits when he smells it.
I can do bacon, but popcorn is like either way.
I love the taste of bacon. It's when it's being cooked, that overwhelming
How do you
greasy
not like the
smell.
smell of bacon cooking? That's happiness about to be in your belly.
Got to go outside while they're doing it.
What's your favorite or least favorite smell?
I would have to say cinnamon.
You're another one that hates the smell of cinnamon?
Yeah.
That's so strange to me. You know, I love cinnamon everything. My toothpaste is cinnamon. I love like dentine. Anything cinnamon, I love.
Well, I mean, I like it, but you know how when you put them in the Scentsies, those are, it smells bad in the Scentsies.
Maybe you're pouring cinnamon up your nose. That would that I could get that. I wouldn't like that either.
What's the smell that you hate or love?
You can tell us on Facebook or text us at 623-1025.
Morning Kicks Takeover is just 2 minutes away.
On the 4 states, #1 per country.
KIX 102.5. Too much bacon smell does bacon you out.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. Yeah, something's wrong with the internet, I guess. It's weird that that's working.
Are you on Wi-Fi on this computer, though? Are you on a line?
It's hardwired.
Oh, mine is too.
Internet connection quality is low.
Well, that explains it. All right, well, tomorrow we're talking about the best advice that you've ever heard. We'll have more Silver Dollar City tickets up for grabs. And we're going to celebrate pumpkin spice everything.
We're not going to celebrate. We're going to make
celebrate.
a valid argument against having pumpkin spice before Labor Day. Should not happen.
No, we're going to
You are ruining the fallness, the whole fallness level of it, the allowable.
I don't think you know the words that are coming out of your mouth right now.
ability.
Ma Tuesday, isn't it?
Stupid.
Phone ringing.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. Yeah. Skunk. I hate that.
Yeah.
You know, but what's weird about the smell of skunk is that when it's a great distance away, it smells like a puppy's breath. And then the closer you get to it, the worse it gets.
Which is weird because puppy's breath is great.
Yeah. Weird. Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
Okay, Sarah, your documentary lied to you. The Blue Angels team is stationed and does a majority of their training at the Sherman Field Naval Air Station in Pensacola, Florida.
Well, she was saying on live that that's where they go for show season.
No, that's where they do it. It says here, this is on their website.
Oh.
A majority of their training is at the Naval Air Facility. I'm sorry, in Pensacola, Florida. January, February, and March, they train in California because of the winter weather.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to the Naval Air Facility in El
She
Centro.
said that.
But those two bases are where they're at.
Yeah, thank you for checking, though, Kate. We appreciate it.
Not connected. Yeah,
All right.
internet is down.
Silver Dollar City tickets tomorrow. Talking about the best advice you ever had. Twisted Takes Tuesday. And celebrating one of the best
Arguing
flavors
against
ever.
Pumpkin spice.
Okay, bye.
Have a great rest of your Monday if that's at all possible. Or not.
Bye.